Yeah, you can't tell me shit. Yeah, remember I was broke. Yeah, now I'm getting rich.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quick to take a nigga bitch, then you know you lit.
So I'm back, you guys, back here with another video talking about basketball, talking about sports. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Lavar Ball. He told his son that he will not make the NBA because there's 3 of them and only 1 or 2 of them can make it. Sounds strange, right? That's how I feel about it. Sounds a little bit strange. Now, all the analysts are saying that Lavar Ball's finally coming down to his senses and he's finally thinking like a logical person would. That's not true at all. Now, I think it's crazy that these analysts are saying this, but when he talks about how he can beat Michael Jordan one-on-one, they go crazy. But he talks about his own son and says that his own son can't make the league all of a sudden, even though he got a scholarship at UCLA, and it's all fine and dandy. You agree with him. He's finally coming back down to earth. Now, I don't think that his son LiAngelo can make it to the league personally, and that's what he said. He said, I don't think LiAngelo is going to be the one that makes it. And I agree with him, but I disagree that he would say that about his own son, because that's like your parents telling you that you can't succeed in what you want to succeed in because there's 3 of you that want to do it. You all 3 can succeed. There are players in the NBA that have 3 brothers in the league, 2 brothers in the league, and maybe not be as good as the other, but they still are made it to the NBA. They're still making money. They might not be as good as the next guy, but they still made it. Steph Curry, Seth Curry, for example, Mason Plumlee, Miles Plumlee, the other Plumlee, whatever his name is, Giannis Antetokounmpo, his 2 brothers made it. Even though they're not as good as him, they still made it to the league. Blake Griffin's brother made it to the league. And why would you single out just one kid? You feel me? Like, I can understand if you say that I don't think that all 3 of my sons can make it to the league. And even then, he's still singling out 2 of them. But at least you're not putting him down like, oh, you're not going to be the one to make it. And why is it got to be just that one? Why does it have to be LiAngelo? Why is LiAngelo the one that can't make it to the league? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Lonzo, he was hyping him up. He's still hyping up LaMelo. But when it comes to LiAngelo, he can't make the league all of a sudden. And it frustrates me. And maybe I'm just overreacting, I guess, because the analysts, they don't never talk about how he shouldn't be saying these things. And you can't tell a parent what they should be saying to the kids. But the whole point of the talk show is for them to talk about how they feel about it. And none of them bring up the fact that he's the father of these 2 kids. And when he says good things about them, they all have problems with it. And are like, oh, he shouldn't be saying these things. But when he says something like this that they agree with, they have nothing to say about it. And he's wrong for saying it, because you shouldn't be saying that to your own kid, saying that he can't make it to the league, he can't succeed in his dreams. And Lavar pretty much sealed the deal when he said, oh, but don't worry, because he'll be taken care of regardless. That's what family does. So what does that mean? So Lonzo going to take care of him. The money that you get with your BB and brand, your 3 Bs or whatever, that's what's going to take care of him, or he's going to do something himself? Like, I don't understand. I don't think that Lavar Ball should have said this, because out of all the things, I don't think he should have said this, because LiAngelo has a very good shot at making it to the league. He got a scholarship at UCLA for a reason. It's not like he's some bum. Obviously, he has some. He's not as good as Lonzo, at least at this point in his career. I mean, he's a shooter, and he goes into the post and he cherry picks, but he can still improve. That's the whole point of going to college, is to improve. And I don't think that Lavar was right for saying this. And I want to know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. It's your boy Ty signing out. Peace.
You can't tell me shit. Yeah, remember I was broke. Yeah, now I'm getting rich.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quick to take a nigga.